What's going on, guys? Tyler here from Unbox Techie, and today we are reviewing more... Whoops. Why is it that every time I start an LED review video, something happens? We're reviewing the JERYYEN LED lights. So get ready. This whole unboxing will be in this video. So stay tuned for this whole video and let's get into the unboxing. Like I said, guys, my name is Tyler, and if you like unboxing review videos just like this, be sure and smash that nice red looking subscribe button. Also, I'm going to be talking more about tech on my channel, so if you're interested in that as well, be sure and hit that nice red looking subscribe button. Thank you, guys. It means a lot to me. And last but not least, before we jump into the video, is be sure and check out the links down below in the description. I have a link to this product right down there, so be sure and check that out and see what kind of price you can get for this product, as well as other links to my filming setup, other kind of equipment that I'm using, just like these lights, these umbrella lights, this lens that I'm using, all kinds of different stuff, the tripod. So be sure and check out those links down below in the description. And with no further ado, let's jump into the unboxing. All right, guys, so first things first, we have this nice little box. It's probably about, I don't know, 8 inches by 8 inches by 3 inches. And this is a little box that it comes in, and it's got these pictures of 2 reels of LED lights, and that's actually because this particular LED set has 2 different LED strips on it. So let's go ahead and just jump right into the unboxing and see what we have here. So first things first, we have the operating instructions for Lotus app. That's right, this actually comes with an app, I forgot. So you can actually control these with an app on your phone, which is actually super cool. So we will jump into the Lotus app here in just a minute. And then we also have the user manual, and it talks all about the remote, basically, how to use it. So as far as what's in the actual box as far as products go, we have the actual remote here, and you can kind of get a closer look at that, see what that is right there. That is the remote right there, and then we have, looks like the cable and attachment here, adapter to the wall there, and we have a few other little things like a little prong attachment. I don't know if you can see that there, but basically a little prong attachment that'll allow you to attach 2 strips to each other, and then some little like mounts, maybe to hold the lights up, I guess. And that's pretty much it. Then we have the actual 2 reels of LED lights right here. Now, I will say the first thing off the bat that I'm noticing is there's no casing over the lights, so these are probably not waterproof. It looks like, let me pull these out. So you can actually see in my other LED light review video, you can actually see the kind of casing over them. These ones do not have casing. They're just simply the lights on the strip there. Alright, so I have the wall adapter here unplugged from the LED lights, and you have this wall adapter that would just plug into a normal outlet, and then you actually have this adapter here, and this is what you kind of control the LEDs with. There's a few different options, as you can see right there, and then you have a few different strands here. These 2 plug into LED lights, and this one is an infrared receiver to receive input from the remote there. So that's what this wall adapter does. And as you can see, these buttons on the white here are, on this little white piece here, are color, speed, and mode demo. So, and there is a little, I don't know if you can see this here, but there is a little bit of a like cutout right here, the little dots, that usually means microphone, and I believe these sync to music, so I'm guessing that's where that actually receives the input, is from that microphone input right there. So we'll jump in more into that and see what that actually does. So first things first, let's just unspool the LED lights, because that's what you're supposed to do. I got a comment on my last video saying that you're supposed to always unspool LED lights before you plug them in. Don't plug them in on the spool, because that could actually damage them. It had no effect on my previous lights, but yeah, just to be safe, let's go ahead and unspool these and get them plugged in and see how they look. All right, they are definitely long enough. They go all the way up my room and back down and back up. So yeah, they are definitely long. And I did actually just check. It looks like you are able to cut these. It has the little cut symbol, that little scissor symbol right in the middle. It looks like on the bronze section. There is other sections like the silver that you don't want to cut. Those are soldered together. It looks like here on this bronze section though, you are able to cut it. And just remember, when you cut it, that will break or basically disable the other part of the LEDs that you're cutting off. So the whole section that is not attached to the wall outlet will be disabled after that, unless you wire it or solder it back on, but that's way too advanced for me. And as far as these cheap LED lights go, I would definitely just cut it to the length that you need it and use that. Alright, let's plug it in and see how they look. So there we go, they are flashing colors already, just like that. Very nice. All the LEDs seem to be working okay. And yeah, I did notice also they have a sticky side on the back, so they are easily mounted. You can kind of see that red backing on them. That's actually just kind of like a little plastic or kind of wax papery piece of paper that you can actually just pull that right off, and there is a like a sticky side to them, kind of like a 3M tape type of stuff to the back there. So yeah, let's go ahead and pull out the remote and see how these work. All right, and everything seems to be working on the remote, so we can go ahead and just turn them on with the on and off button, just like that. This is supposed to increase and decrease brightness. This will be the increase with the little arrow above here. It might already be the brightest they can go. Let me try decreasing brightness here. Yeah, you can definitely see the brightness is decreasing. It still looks maybe a little prominent on the video, but you can definitely see now I'm increasing brightness. Yeah, you can actually see it pretty well. It does have quite an area to decrease. So I'm actually going to shut my blinds here so you can actually see the lights a little bit better, and then we'll go over some colors here on the remote. Alright, so I got the blinds shut. It's a little bit darker in here. There's still a little bit of light in here, but we have the LED lights. Here is the red. I just flipped this to red here on the remote. And then we have the green and blue feature. You can see the green there and the blue feature. It is a pretty good solid red, green, and blue, that's for sure. The video probably doesn't do it much justice, but we do have a yellow here. The yellow is a little bit more green than I would imagine for a normal yellow, but I'm guessing you can probably adjust that. The light blue here, this kind of cool blue, is definitely a good cool blue there. And then this one to the right of it, which is again maybe just a little bit bluer than a cool blue, is pretty good there. And then an orange here. The orange, a little bit more yellow maybe than I would expect, but it looks like the light is actually a pretty good orange. And then they have another blue here. This is a really nice blue. It looks really clean, looks pretty similar to the button there. And then it looks like they have a purple. That purple actually looks pretty dang good. Purples are definitely kind of hard to get on LED light strips, and that purple looks pretty dang good right there. So let's go ahead and jump into, oh, we have some pinks here also. The pinks are more just kind of variations of the purple. Yeah, I'm actually switching between the three. They all kind of look pretty similar. The pinks and purples look pretty similar. So I would imagine, you know, they're kind of just default colors, but you can go ahead, like I said, and actually set up some DIY colors right here and adjust the actual amount of red, amount of green, and amount of blue there, and that'll let you get some really custom colors there. Alright, now as far as other features go, we have some other features here. Let's go ahead and just show you what Jump 3 looks like right here. So let's go ahead and just hit this. And that is what it defaulted to when I plugged it in. It's going to jump between those 3 colors. Jump 7 is going to jump between 7 different colors, and as you can kind of see in the background, it's jumping there. Fade 3 is going to be that RGB again. The 3 just refers to red, green, and blue. So you can either jump to them or you can fade to them. These are fading in the background right now. And then the fade 7, the 7 is going to refer to, again, the number of colors that it is fading between. So these are all those features down at the bottom here. And then auto right here, if you turn it to auto, it's just kind of going to jump between a few different colors here. And it looks like it's jumping between 7 there. And then it's actually, I think it's running through all of the different features. That's what it looks like it's doing, yeah. It's running between fades and jumps and everything like that. Flash is going to be just flashing. That means it shuts off in between intervals of changing colors. So it's just going to kind of flash and then turn off and then change color and then turn back on and then flash and then turn off and etc. like that. So that's how it works. And then over here we have the quick and the slow. I'm not going to increase this too much because it can get like super quick and flashing really quick, and so I don't want to include like too many flashing colors here on my video, but the slow will actually slow down the speed of it. So if we slow this down, you can already see it is now flashing a lot slower. They're turning off for a longer amount of time, they're turning on for a longer amount of time, and then they change colors and repeat the cycle there. Alright guys, so here we are. I'm going to talk about the musical features of it, but I'm actually going to stop talking when I show you these because it will actually pick up my voice. And like I said, it is activated by microphone, and the microphone's actually pretty dang good. It picks up a lot of stuff. So the first function here is going to be music 1, and this is basically just going to cycle through colors like normal, except that when it catches music or picks up some kind of beat or some kind of audio, it's actually going to cycle through the colors quicker. And so when we run it, you can actually see that it's now following my voice. Alright, so if you saw that, it was kind of based on my snaps, it was kind of cycling a little bit faster. We're going to go ahead and run music 2 now, and this is actually going to darken the lights completely dark and give me the option to just make a sound or play some music, and that's when they turn on. So totally dark here, but you can tell that when I talk, it changes the lights. Pretty cool. Music 3 is actually going to flip the light color when it hears audio. Just like that. Now, music 4, it seems similar to music 2. I think the animation is just faster and it cuts a little bit quicker. Alright, so let's go ahead and try and download the app here. I'm just going to go over to my camera feature, and right over here you can actually see there's a QR code. I'll just simply go ahead and scan that and bring that up. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to be downloading an app that supposedly is able to control these here. So there it is, Lotus Lantern X. I'll go ahead and hit get, and we'll install this. Okay, so the first thing it's asking me here is to allow access to use Bluetooth, so I'm guessing that's how it's going to actually connect, is through Bluetooth, not through Wi-Fi. So if we go through, I'm sure there's a way to sync it here. Alright, so this was actually ridiculously easy to set up. If you just tap this little menu on the left side here, you can see my devices, and you can see mine is already there. All I did was just plug it in and turn it on, and it was broken like this. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little link that's broken right there. If you tap it, you can actually just make it connected there, and then you can go back here, and just like that, we should be all set up. I can go ahead and drag this around and control the lights just like that. I'm guessing there's some other features in here. I don't really know. I haven't used the app super like a ton yet, but I noticed tapping here will give you kind of these default colors here, or at least let you adjust to some colors here. And you can kind of see right here, here is that red 52, green 0, and blue 255. This is on a scale of 0 to 255 typically. And then you can actually make those adjustments on your remote using the little arrows that are on your remote here. So basically it's going to allow you to make these adjustments right here with these red, green, and blue. So if you find the perfect color in your app using those numbers right there, maybe it is, you know, this color right there, you can go, okay, I need 255 red, so red all the way up, and I need green to be at 140, and then you can go ahead and kind of recreate this color right there on your remote using your DIY. And here we go, we have style, static red, white strobe flashing. So we have different kind of like effects here. Purple strobe flashing. Again, I've turned the speed all the way down. We can actually adjust the speed right here. That's kind of nice. So we can turn the speed up and all the way down. all the way down. It'll slow it way down. We can turn the brightness and everything. Honestly, this app's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed by it. There is a lot of different features in here, lots of different flashing. We have gradual changes, so you can kind of see what that looks like there. And then if we need music, we can actually would like to access Apple Music, your music and video activity in your music library. So we can actually play music here in, yeah, I think we can play music here. And it will actually change the colors based on the music that's playing on my phone. That's very interesting. Okay, so we have that there, and then we have the mic right here. And this is going to access, I believe, my iPhone mic. Yeah, so this is actually accessing my phone mic, and you also have external mic. You can play based off the mic that is in your LED lights. So that's actually pretty cool. You can access both mics. And then the nice thing also about these ones is you can put them on a schedule if you need them to turn on or turn off at a certain time. And you can set that schedule up. These little circles here, I don't know if you can see them, are actually Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you can turn these schedules on or off and set the time to turn on and off. So all in all, I think these are pretty dang awesome lights. So all in all, what do I think of these lights? Honestly, I think they're a great deal because they're pretty inexpensive and they have a ton of features. What are the cons of the lights? The cons, I think, are they're not waterproof. Not that that's a huge deal, and if you're using them indoors, if you're not around water, it's probably not going to be an issue at all. However, if you are using them outdoors, I would be very, very careful, especially because they're not waterproof, and it could cause a little bit dangerous because they are plugged into an outlet to have non-waterproof electronics out in maybe rain or some kind of water like that. However, I think they have so many other features that are just super, super awesome. The mic that it is able to, the mic is super good and able to pick up music, volume, anything like that. Also, they have the app, which is super nice. You can kind of adjust it with your finger as opposed to using the remote. They also have the built-in DIY and the other features that, you can flash, strobe, all that kind of stuff. And then just kind of some default colors. I think all in all, they're just a really, really good LED for, all kinds of different purposes, whether it's a party, whether it's music, whether it's an app, whatever it is, I think they're a great fit all around. Oh yeah, and we didn't even set up the other strip of LED lights. They are going to be the same length as the other ones, so you just figure kind of, 25 and 25 is 50 feet. And some of you are probably wondering, do they plug into the end of the other ones, or do you only use that strip off of the actual white piece, the white block? And the answer is yes, you can do either actually. You can plug them in off the end of the 25, so you literally have 50 feet length of LEDs, or you can plug them in directly off the white block, so you have two 25-foot strands going out either direction. So they're really good. I definitely recommend them. So be sure to check out that link down below in the description, see what kind of price you can get for them. They're really, really pretty awesome. So I would definitely check that out, and then be sure and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already to see videos and future, content just like this, talking all about tech reviews, all that good stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching today, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Take care.